Okay, now we have Davita is ready to critique Patrice.
Okay. I don't know if you saw me, but I was feeling it. I was like reading along with you, and then I stopped because it was distracting me to be reading along with you. So I kind of gazed away. I love the way you build up your father, like really describe it. It kind of made me feel like, okay, this man, family was important to him. It was even more important that his kids knew his family. You know, all of that. So that I like the way you kind of brought us into who this man is as a father. I want you to stay consistent when I'm reading it. I like the daddy, not my dad. The word daddy, the way you said it, and all through it was more endearing. And then there was a time when you said my dad, and it sounded cold. It almost distanced you from him. But I was already with you as daddy's little girl. He opens the door for daddy's little girl. He can't have daddy's little girl bra strap showing. You know what I mean? So it was like you almost took away the innocence. Like you grew up in the middle of it, you know, my dad. So I like the consistency of the daddy because it did make you daddy little girl and how he was treating you, you know, throughout that. Now, the whole thing with the T-shirt, I did with Hattie, I said, well, I got lost with the South Carolina. Because I was sitting there going, well, when they exchanged, I thought they was exchanging in New York. Is the mother coming from South Carolina? So again, just to kind of pull us back into what those states mean, because the streets and the cities and all that stuff makes sense to you. I got lost in it.
Okay, and I do think at the beginning I say we lived in South Carolina with our grandparents and went to New York every summer. But I agree with you that it isn't clear. Okay. I feel like I jumped as well.
Okay.
So I love that.
Absolutely good critique. Very good critique, both of you, Hattie and
But I love that it made me laugh.
But what you said is key, and that's what you would get. She said something, and she doesn't even realize it, but she said something that every editor would tell you, is you have to stay consistent. Because daddy's little girl and dad could have been granddad. You know, you got to be consistent. Great. Great.
It's great. Keep
Thank
going.
you.
Keep
Thank
going.
you.